Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back here to the channel. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna try commentating for this Super Series A main here, Classico GP 2022. Let's see how this goes, man. It was an eventful one, kind of a bad one for me, as you see over the course of this race. So just get ready for some really sloppy driving and not that great of a kart. But anyways, here we go. A main, boom. I think I just hit the cone. I'll have to go back and check that out again. But bumper cars, thank God we got bumpers on these things because it gets used. Shout out Evan Lawrence for pushing me out wide. Lost about 3 spots there. Love you lots, Lawrence. Here we go. So I feel like it kind of took a little while to get this kart going coming out of the corners. It had good top end, and that was about it, really, when it came to the pros of kart number 23. So first lap, again, you're just trying to survive, trying to see how many spots you can gain and try not to lose that much here in the pack. So the first lap, first start is always key in a heat race, and especially in the A main here. Everybody's so good in the A main. I feel like top 15 can really win if you're in a good piece. So yeah, just trying to minimize the damage here. Trying to work with Michael Martin in front of me. We got Jeremy Aldridge, Diego Morales to my left side. I'll say the better Diego. He's got the stats to back it up. But you know what? He also does have more experience than me. But check this out. We got the cone in the middle of the track that never got picked up. And we're 3 wide right now. Yeah, so entering forward, trying to go to the inside, try not to get dive bombed, as it's a very popular place to pass on this layout. Gonna try to get by Michael Martin as I get pushed out by, I think that was Taylor Hayes. I sort of messed that one up, clipped the rumble strip, upset the kart, got to Evan Lawrence, and now I'm losing 4. Now we're looking at 5 spots, and overall just a really bad deal right here. 3 wide with Donnie and Michael Martin. Someone's got to give, and unfortunately it's got to be me, as being on the outside. Even if I did make that work, I don't think that was going to stick, and it would have got pushed out to the marbles right here. Things get awkward. Evan Lawrence almost goes into the tires, and right when I think here's my opportunity to gain some spots, nope, lose some more. Now we're 4 wide with Emerson Thiemann and Ivan Martinez, and at this point I know I'm getting shuffled back. I'm in the boons right now. Started 15. I've lost a lot of spots. I'm gonna say mostly my fault. Some of it's just bad deal, bad circumstance. But man, I love watching this back and love recording this, because you really get to see and play Monday morning quarterback and see what you could have done differently to position yourself better, which I've done a lot and I've came a long way. And right when I try to slide in behind Donnie, he's gonna go and hit the barriers, and boom, I'm about to get trained right here. That's what I was trying not to happen. That's why I like to go wide when I know there's someone behind me here in the Classico layout. That hairpin corner is very tricky. And luckily I didn't lose too much spots, but did lose some time. If you look up ahead in the distance, you see that the front packs, they're forming, they're separating, they're dipping out. They're already all the way up in turn 4, and I'm barely at the start-finish line. It's sad. But even with 20 laps, there's no way you're gonna catch up. And at this point, I'm just trying to minimize the injury. I'm not going for points, but you always want to run well. And got the move there on Ivan as he went wide going into that bus stop section. Gave him the thumbs up saying, hey, thanks for not trying to race me too hard there. Try to work with Donnie here. He's gotten really good the last couple months. I'm going to say as soon as he lost the neck brace, he gained a couple tenths. He's been winning some races running up front. Cool to see him up there. But as he's pulling me, I'm sort of hating my life right now. I'm like, damn, this is really happening right now. We got some other randos up here. I'm confident that I can get by them. I just got to get back in my rhythm. And this layout's hard, man. There's a lot of back-to-back corners. It's not really as flowy as some of the other layouts are that I really like. And on this hot summer day that was 100 degrees, man, you get wore out, especially in something like an Ironman or something like this with just 20 laps. It hits you. I have no idea who that was, but that kind of got me chubbed up right there, making that move as that guy went wide. So right now I feel like Donnie's got the better car. I'm gonna try to get by Evan Lawrence right here. He's gonna fight it back, and well, how about that? He won the war. And he got back by again, just trying to find some partners, trying to see who's better than me, who's on my level, who am I better than, so that way I can pass and not waste too much time sitting behind them. That was a bold move. I went into that way too deep, almost cleared out Donnie Clark. That was almost no bueno right there. I had already gotten one front to back contact early in the day, and I was close to almost getting a second one here. Looks like people were cutting the turn one corner right there, which I love. It's a fun feeling going over that. And what's not fun is when you try to go for a pass and it doesn't stick right there. I try to touch parts with Donnie, try to slow down his momentum. Doesn't really work. He goes out wide. He knows what he's doing. And he gets back by me here. Donnie's going to go for the pass on Aldridge. And he's going to make it stick. I'm sure Jeremy wasn't too happy there, but that was a good move. And ideally, that's something that I'm trying to make as well in that hairpin corner. But it's tough, man. It's just got to be you and the other guy, mano a mano. There can't be someone else in front of that, because otherwise you're just going to get trained. But what I do like is, oh man, that was close. And, man, lost another spot to that. I'm going to have to watch it back, see what I could have done different. I think if I could have just laid back and gone behind Aldridge, I would have maybe gotten the pass, been ahead of Emerson. But here we go. We're going to go for the pass on Ariel Rubio here. Try again. Doesn't stick. Not looking too good. I think I just wasn't carrying enough momentum into there, enough speed to really get side by side and ultimately try to pass him going down the hill. And probably just wasted too much time there. But we'll regroup, try again. Try to work with Ariel as we're starting to pull away from those behind us. Try to catch Emerson Thiemann because, yeah, man, they're starting to separate. Donnie's already gone by, and I think that's James Leisure up there. And at this point, the leaders are in turn 4, and I'm barely coming out last corner. It's tough, man. It's really, really tough in here. These guys are good, and you got to make your passes quick. They got to be good, too. Got to get them out of the way. Running over those rumble strips. I've always liked the bus stop section. I used to hate turn 4, couldn't get it down. Now I'm a little bit smoother, a little bit better on there. Still not as good as I could be, or not as good through turn 4 as a lot of the front runners, but still work in progress. And going for the pass on Arrow right there. I think I made it a little bit too late. It probably wasn't as efficient as it could have been, but hey, got it done. And now we're just going to march forward and try to catch Emerson. So not much is happening here, as again we're getting pretty strung out. I'll probably come in and out of commentary here because there's not much to commentate. But here, just trying to get into rhythm, trying to reel him down. I feel like I'm faster than Emerson. I feel like I can catch James and pass him. I don't know what spot I'm in, but dude, I am digging right here. I am driving way harder than I should be, and that's probably resulting in some of the bad driving that you're seeing. But man, I was pretty PO'd in the moment about losing all those spots at the beginning. I had felt like starting 15th, that I could easily finish in the top 10. My goal was to finish top 5. Podium was going to be a long shot, because there are a lot of good faces here that came out of retirement to run the ever so elusive Classico Grand Prix. And when it just didn't work out the first few laps, it was tough, man. It was tough behind the helmet. Throwing the heat, and man, you got a recipe for disaster over there. And it showed with a lot of people throughout the day. For those that were there, there was a lot of drama, I guess, that happened, not just on track but off track as well. Wasn't a pleasant day. Thank God summer's almost over here. That'll make for some better driving conditions. Yeah, man, just like that, we caught up to Emerson. At this point, I know that I have a better piece than any of these guys, given the fact that I didn't just catch Emerson, but I caught everybody else in front of me. I mean, now I'm up to James, and I'm up to, I don't know who that is, Jose Da Silva, maybe? I can't tell the helmet. I really need to fix my camera angle. I know, you guys are flaming me for it. I'm going to try to put it up. I haven't really liked Super View. I feel like it's too much of a fisheye lens on the GoPro, but I think that might be the way to go because the camera work needs to be better here. Anyways, I destroyed the poor barrier and tires right there going into turn 4. Not my proudest moment, as I'm still trying to work on my vision and always looking at the apexes. The peripheral isn't where it needs to be, but boom, look at James. He's gonna mess up a little bit right there on that right hand rumble strip. Emerson, I don't know why he's trying to go to the outside, like that's gonna work. But anyways, he goes to the inside. I know he's got the better piece than James, and kid's fast, man, so I definitely want to work with him. Sorry, James. Nothing personal there, buddy, but I gotta go, man. And so we're gonna catch two. Who is this, man? I'm commentating this live as I'm watching this for the first time. Yeah, that's Jose Da Silva. Went a little wide right there. It really upset this section, as you see how much time I lost right there on Emerson. And oh yeah, there was a blue barrier in the middle of the track. I was not prepared for that. Again, I need to work on the peripheral. Look how much time I lost, man. Oh, I'm cringing right now. I'm cringing so hard commentating this one. And oh, okay, James didn't go for the pass back. I left a little bit too much room there, but he's a big mover, man. He makes it happen even in some questionable times. He goes for the pass, and he made it stick right there. So again, at this point in time, I'm like, all right, if James was able to get by me, that means he's A, going to be really aggressive, and B's got a little bit of a better piece. So at this point behind the helmet, I'm just hoping that he can rough up those two up there and try to bring them back to me. Then I could pass them and ultimately pass back James. You see they get aggressive right here. Emerson goes wide, Jose goes wide. James is going to try to make the pass on the outside. I'm going to try to undercut right here. James almost gets put into the tires right there. And I thought better of a 4 wide right there. Went back to 3 and ultimately behind Emerson. They got the run on me. Now I'm going back behind Leisure. And 3 wide and hairpin, man. That's setting up for someone to go inside the tires. So you always try to think better of it. I've been trying to get better at just thinking of where I'm going to be in the next corner, trying to put myself in the right lane, right position to not get fenced into the tires, and trying to think of where I want to place my cart for the following corner. So again, man, if any top runners are watching this, man, you guys got to run GoPros. You guys got to run GoPros. I love watching the footage, and it'd probably help with articulating your driving and then going back and seeing what you could have done different as well, man. Unless you're winning every race and every championship of every season, I feel like there's always something that you can work on. So at this point, you know, at the front stretch, I'll rewind a little bit. You saw I pointed Emerson by. I was like, come on, man, let's just try to go forward. Sometimes I feel like some drivers might try to play defensive, and I don't want Emerson to think that way. I wanted him to know that, like, hey, with the point by, I'm not going to try to pass you. Let's just try to go for a little bit. But still, in the back of my mind, I knew how much I caught him earlier once I was hitting my rhythm. And I knew I got to get by him. So at this point, once he goes wide, I cleanly got by him. No hesitation at all on the straightaway. So I think that just goes to show how much better this 23 kart had as far as the top end at the end of the straightaway. Coming out of the corner, again, like I said earlier in the video, I feel like it took the whole first half of the A straightaway for it to get up to speed. But man, that second half, it really hauled. It really pulled and gave me the chance to reel those in front of me. But yeah, so spoiler alert, Taylor Hayes is in front of me, and he's like, what, 3/4 of a straightaway in front of me? I'm not going to catch him. So I think that's going to bring an end to this commentary, guys. I don't want to reel this out too long. I commentated way more than I thought I was going to be, honestly. But this was fun for me personally. I don't know if I'll do this again because I like hearing the motor. I like hearing all the sounds in an onboard video. And by me commentating this race, you can't really hear that. So let me know what you guys thought. Should I do this? Was this way too much talking? Should I never do this again? Should I just go back to the regular onboards? Golly. Yeah, guys, let me know, comment, rate, give me 5 stars, subscribe, flag this video, report it if you didn't like it, I guess. And yeah, I will see y'all at the track.